Well, hey.
Hey, oh my God, wow. Ugh. Woo. So it's been a long day. So we're doing the show from the new location. Hi.
Hi.
This is gonna be, oh, can you do that?
Yeah.
This is gonna be quick. Thankfully, we have air conditioning, which is amazing. Still working hard, so getting that sweat on, doing karate.
Doing karate.
Woo!
Jonathan Karate.
Jonathan Karate. All right.
So if the stream is choppy and gross, it's because we're just using store Wi-Fi. It's not meant for streaming, I don't think.
No, and that's why it's going to be a short one. Obviously, we haven't had time to read any of the comics.
And since we're using this computer, we have no way to look it up and tell you a lot of what they're about.
So you're going to get some fun previews of dummies that haven't read the comics yet. But we will be on Twitter and Facebook later after we've read them with a more comprehensive description. Okay, wow, so many messages. So, hi, Lori. Absolutely, we have air conditioning. That is a huge like selling point right now. Not just for us, but for you. So when you come in tomorrow for your comics, it will actually be a reasonable temperature.
Yeah.
Hi, Brandy. And it is pronounced karate. Johnny Karate. And yay! Yes, new space. We are so excited. We could not have done all that we have done without the help of 18 people. 12 of them volunteers, which was very, very, very nice. They didn't have to, but they took time out of their day to pack up thousands of books and get them all ready for the movers and then a different set of folks because it was a Monday and I can't expect people to be available on a Monday to unpack and organize and alphabetize and find boxes and there's so much that got done over, like, if you came into the other store last Wednesday, whole new leaf, whole new ball game.
And the wildest part, because a lot of people were just like, wow, it's only going to take a week to move. You got a lot of stuff. There's like 95% all placed.
Yeah.
It just needs our finesse and then just like a few other things that we need done in the space. There'll be some tiling that will be done in about 8 or 9 days.
Yeah, so there is some tiling divots. We're gonna cover them with chairs and our cardboard, so just be aware. It will be a slight tripping hazard, but we will make it as safe as possible.
And our signage had a design snafu, so we don't have our full signage. Really, at the end of the day, if those were the two things that kind of tripped us up, the move went spectacularly.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's here, nice and safe. We're nice and safe. We've got air conditioning here. A pal of ours just dropped off an air conditioner that we can use at home.
So we'll have air conditioning at home, and the poor cats, won't have to try to cool down their bellies and their paws.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric. And yeah, there's no apartments upstairs. There's nobody upstairs. It's great. There's a basement in this building, which I think has a gym, but it's not loud.
So we're the nasty upstairs neighbors. When we put the boxes down and we hear thud.
Yeah, we're those buttholes now, but that's okay because we have air conditioning and no one above us, which is awesome.
We're not making noise deliberately. It's just because we need to do the things.
Yeah, no, just because boxes are heavy sometimes.
Yeah. So quickly, we'll hold up some number ones here.
Yeah.
And then we'll do a little tour of the space. There's the United States of Captain America that's going to introduce a new Captain America every single issue. This one has a nice Captain America of the Rails. He is a outstanding LGBTQ character, and I'm very excited to dig into this one further.
Oh,
Hi!
hey, Karima. Thank you so much for being here. Yay! I love it. I love our neighbors. Yes. I actually was very most excited to move adjacent to Neo Juicery and Neo Cafe.
Gestures in their direction.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're big fans of them and big fans of their coffee and their sandwiches and kind of everything they have. So I will absolutely talk your ear off about Neo if you haven't checked it out yet. So very lucky to be in the neighborhood.
Absolutely. And we're going to be sending you folks there quite a bit. So yay. There's a new Power Rangers Unlimited out. This has some new character stuff in there. If you're following the regular Power Rangers series, you'll definitely want to check that out.
I should probably.
Like I said, it's a very quick burn through today.
You're very tall.
Parasomnia is a new Cullen Bunn that he is doing with Andrea Muti. You might know Andrea Muti from Bunny Mask and Maniac of New York. So yeah, that kind of horror vibes, but with some Cullen Bunn thrown in, which I know a bunch of y'all love that dude. Hey, did you ever think Rob Liefeld should do some stuff with the Archie superhero characters? Well, it's happened, kind of. He did an issue. It's weird. It's super weird, folks. But it is well, yeah, it's a Rob Liefeld comic. Y'all. There's not even. Well, there is a. I should grab that. It sure does.
Let's only hope. We're gonna read it tonight.
Oh, there's pouches.
Oh yeah.
I have read it.
You flipped through it.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a twist in there that if you follow any of Liefeld, is like, oh, you're doing that. Cool. Godzilla Rivals, where he takes on a bunch of different ones. This one is versus Hedorah. Hedorah. We have Darling. I will tell you, I know nothing about this one. So we'll tell you about that later.
Is that... Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm excited. I like being on the cover.
And Barbaric, which is basically like a Conan pastiche, but with a giant axe that yells at him to be more murderous. Hey, right. Vault is always helpful. Oh, and the Barbarian has been cursed to do good with what remains of his life. His bloodthirsty weapon axe has become his moral compass with a drinking problem. Together, they must wander the realm, foredoomed to help any who seek assistance. But there's one thing Owen hates more than life with rules. It's witches. Welcome to the skull-cracking, blood-splattering, mayhem-loving comic brave enough to ask, how can a man sworn to do good do so much violence?
That's awesome.
And Shaky Kane and Crane Table are doing a comic together. It looks like this. These things are wild. It's magazine size, and it's got, man, just like that good old school creepy art that Kane and Abel are known for. We also got Crossover 7, which Chip Zdarsky is writing about what happened to Chip Zdarsky because he's missing and potentially murdered, maybe murdered. Oh no!
So even if you weren't reading the series, but you want to know what Chip Zdarsky is doing in that universe, don't read the last page.
Oh my god!
He always reads the last page.
No, that's.
I'll read it later. Shush.
That's a wild thing that happens.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! No, and that's not even a bit. That's not a bit.
Okay, all right. I'll read it later. This is probably the most exciting for a lot of you. ENIAC 4 is ending tomorrow.
So, folks, we've been waiting for the arc to be all released before we ship them out. Oh, we're gonna ship them out.
Gonna do some mail out this week, my friends, because our week isn't busy enough.
Also, I've got one more. So, vamp.
I'm gonna vamp. Actually, I'm gonna vamp because they usually do the barcodes on the back. These ones are all rainbowy. And that's kind of cool. I wonder if that's because it's June. You never know. So yeah, this is really amazing. We've gotten so much done, and we have this awesome, cool desk with the old hair salon had in there, so we had it repainted, and so you get to see that tonight. It's so funky, and there's like all these really nice pockets of storage space, and we've got so many things. I don't have everything like hung up, but the books are on the shelves, and so it looks, it's a little sparse right now, but I don't want any comments because we just moved about 80% of the store.
Yeah.
So we're just filling it out with the flourishes.
Indeed. All right, 3 more things I lied.
Hey!
The Green Arrow 80th Anniversary Special. It's one of those big, thick boys with a whole bunch of different stories from different eras of Green Arrow. I know there's a few customers who are just pop this in there because they're missing themselves some Green Arrow. A whole bunch of covers for that one as well. Infinite Frontier Secret Files, filled with all kinds of really, really cool short stories that add and inform to the Infinite Frontier storyline. If you want to know anything about the smaller characters, you can find it here. These all ran digitally first and are now in one handy volume. Very excited to dig through this a lot more too. And for those of you who missed out, issues 1 and 2 of the Batman and Scooby-Doo Mysteries, boom, 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 it's happening. It's here in one nice volume for folks who missed out. All right, we're going to take this computer around.
Let's take you on a journey.
I'm going to have this at full screen, so I'm not going to be able to see your comments to pop them up until after we're done.
All right.
And if it gets choppy as we get further away from the internet, then
oh yeah, we should probably.
It'll just happen. All right.
All right. So I don't even know where to start. Let's start at the door. Okay. So this is a big space. I am going to fill it with stuff, but you come in. We've got our comic supplies over here, and so we'll be puffing that up. There's the light. Come around the other way.
Trying to move a bit slower so I'm not giving people whiplash.
No worries. Oh no, me, on me.
Well, there we are.
On me. Thank you. So this is where we're gonna have the new graphics. So we've split them completely from the single issues, which you'll see in a minute. And so the new graphic novels, which I haven't put up yet because there's not much. I did get a Random House order, so that will be processed tomorrow. I did not have time. There are some special issues or special orders in there for some of you, and some new books. This is our good old Alberta shelf. So it's going to go right here, right in the window. And then when it's safe again, we want to do signings. We're going to have the authors up here so everybody can hang out with them. All right. Now look at our desk. Now it's messy as hell right now, but that's okay. Look at this thing. It's so cool. It's got lighting. We call it the spaceship. And it's awesome as heck. So come around here. So it's big. It's got tons of desk space, which is great. There's some chatting area. There's processing. There's anything. We've got our files over here. And so they're all safe and sound. Now,
They're all inside the desk, basically.
come in here, you'll see the new single issues. So they're going to take up this wall now. Pretty cool, huh? Look how much space. It's big. So we've actually split up the gray pods. So you've got your superheroes here on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
So we've split up, we've still got science fiction and fantasy together, one side and then the other. Now, this is where it starts to get kind of sparse because we're still figuring it out. And I'm going to have to make new signage, but continue along. We have little pockets. But this is really cool. We have our new all ages space. So we have the piano. We still have the piano. We have these awesome blue shelves. And now there's so much light. Up.
You're close.
No, I wasn't a minute ago. And there's so much light that the books just shine now. They pop, which is great. Light will never be a problem again.
So yeah, that's most of the store. We're gonna do lots of stuff. We've got our back room, but that's our back room. You don't get to see it.
Yeah, we have a secret room. And look, all these mirrors.
Why, it's me.
This is awesome. I love it here, and I hope you do too. I think it's amazing. I'm so happy to be here. And for anyone who does take them, previews are out tomorrow. New previews. So I'm popping them here for now because I don't have a good place for them.
Yeah, we're still figuring out a couple things, but
Yeah.
not too shabby for like a quick move.
Yeah.
Ding. All right. Exit
All right,
full
let's
screen.
look at those comments.
Exit full screen. Exit
There we
full screen.
Oh, can you scroll?
I can.
Thank you. You need music.
We would have music
fancy.
if we had our setup.
Excuse me. Yeah, it's awesome. The lighting, it's actually, I think, a smidgen smaller square footage wise, but with the lighting and the new layout, it looks so much bigger.
Yeah, and we're making a lot better use of the space. I think we have a lot more active storefront space, which is why it's looking a lot better there too. Tons of parking out back.
Yes. So we will be using the front door for customers and the back door for delivery only, but the parking lot has like 100 spaces.
Yeah.
So you'll never have trouble finding parking.
The fun part is we're the only place open here on Sundays.
It is quiet.
So when I got here on Sunday before we were doing all of the moving stuff, I was just like, oh my goodness, there's absolutely nobody. It was really wild.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
So yeah, tons of parking out back. We'll have paper signage basically until our signs are here, and yeah, we're all gonna figure it out otherwise. So
probably a bit. I like to leave things bare until I have a use for them.
Yeah, and we're not big on a lot of postering.
There'll be some light postering.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a lot of open space right now. It will be filled with some flourish, some decorations, accessories. We are going to get our art wall, which is art pieces done by amazing kids over the years that we've been gifted. And we'll keep growing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So thank you for being with us on this quick one. It's extra quick because we still have stuff to put out and files and whatnot. So we're gonna get back to that. Sorry, no romper room this time.
We see you and we love you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. We'll be open tomorrow at 11 a.m.
Until 7 p.m.
Yep.
Aha!
Aha! All right. Bye.